same page. You participated in a project called the Rainbow Summits Project. Can you explain what this was?
Yeah, so basically the Rainbow Summits Project was my initiative to become the first openly gay person to climb the highest mountain on each continent. And in the process, raise money and awareness for a cause that's very dear to my heart, a suicide lifeline for LGBTQ youth of the Trevor Project.
Why pick the 7 summits? Like, if I were to do this, it would have been like become like the first person to like eat just a lot of pudding, just to eat out in a grocery store.
No, I mean that crossed my mind, but climbing is actually really fun. You get to be outdoors, and also you lose your appetite actually when you eat. When you climb, so you can eat basically as much as you want, and like literally it doesn't matter what it is, you're gonna lose weight.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Attention for the 7 summits. You were on talk shows, other less important talk shows that I won't name.
Rhymes with Manderson Pooper.
What's it like to be like a really cool old freshman who like just doesn't even need to go to college?
No, I'm getting my butt kicked. I mean, writing STEM, it's tough. For sure.
That I have no response. No response to that. I feel like it has to be boring to be here to a degree, in that you've been just like set.
I mean, no, I mean it's not as much. It's not really boring. It's just different. Although, to be honest, it's only been 2 months. So, talk to me in a year.
Yeah,
I might have a different answer.
Let me tell you, I'm 3.5 years deep. Doesn't get better. No, you get to start a talk show. All right, so now you were the first openly gay person to climb the 7 summits. Only the 5th youngest.
Overall.
Come on.
There was this, yeah. Most of the other, the 3 of the people who beat me to that record were roughly my same age, like a couple months younger than me. But there was one kid who climbed Everest when he was 13 and finished all the 7 summits by age 15. But then he didn't really go to school at all, so a bit of a trade-off there. I don't really know what he's going to do for the rest of his life.
He's peaked. So I want to talk more about you were raising funds and awareness for the Trevor Project. So what can our vast audience here today do to help, or how can they get involved?
Well, there are 2 things. I mean, the first thing for us, I think, is most important is just to be aware of the Trevor Project and the resources that they provide to people who might be considering suicide. The 24/7 lifeline is very important, just to know that that's something you can recommend to a friend in trouble. And then if they did want to kind of contribute something, I know we're all students, but contribute financially or to volunteer, you can go to the website, thetrevorproject.org, and they are always looking for more volunteers. I volunteer for them, actually, writing letters.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but it's really cool. I get basically a letter a month asking for, it's a wide range of subjects. Like, how do I come out to my parents to, I've got a crush on this girl and she's my best friend and I have no idea how to tell her and how will she react and what will my friends think and all that. So I've got to respond to whatever you get sent.
Interesting, really interesting. Now, to change gears a little bit, you've done, besides the Rainbow Summits Project, you've done so much interesting adventure stuff. We have here that your website said you helped to, quote, mitigate human-elephant conflict in Sri Lanka. Who's winning?
Brutal conflict. I mean, both sides are losing. This is actually a real thing. Basically, in rural central Sri Lanka, the elephants are very, very aggressive, and they trample not only the fields and the crops that are being grown to sustain the villages, but also the villages themselves. I mean, these elephants are smart animals, and they can just like wreck a village. And then the villagers get upset when their whole village and their food and all their production gets destroyed. So they go out and they kill some elephants. So it's really both sides are losing. And the solution that we were working on was building electric fences around the villages to basically, have you seen that, the movies like The Village or something? They've got this,
Yeah.
things like that.
And convince the elephants that they're secretly living in, like, 1600s New England. Instead of the modern day. Spoiler alert. But, don't see The Village. It's not a good film.
They're really smart. I mean, like, there are some elephants that would knock down trees in order to break the electric fence to get over it and to go attack a village.
They're learning.
That's unreal. All right, so given all this, what's next?
Well, it's Princeton.
Not enough.
I mean, no.
You got 2 JPs to write and a thesis, buddy. You got to do something.
I mean, to be honest, I've thought about a couple things, but it's difficult to fit in the schedule. I'd like to go to ski to the South Pole from the edge of the continent.
All right.
Is there anything cool there?
I mean, to be honest, the scenery does get a little bit boring. Antarctica is kind of mostly flat.
That's where they keep that pyramid from Alien vs. Predator. The aliens fight the predators.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.